the middle lane, because usually the roads are crested. Ouch! Dang! I don't know if you heard that line. Woo, boy! I tell you what, it's. I ain't rode in no rain like this in a long time. It's yeah, it's a little intense, a little crazy. Luckily, it's a headwind, so. Oh my God, I'm picking up water on the road. It's puddling. I need to slow down. Coming up on a group of trucks. Yeah, I just went through a puddle of water, man. If there was a car beside me, I would have took away all their vision. They would not have been able to see. So let's change over and get in the middle lane. If you're in a hard rain, get in the middle lane, because usually the roads are crested. Ouch! Dang! I don't know if you heard that lightning. That's the thunder from that lightning. Man, that was loud. That was close. Oh, luckily I'm about out of all this. I'm about out of it. But what I was saying, if it's raining hard, get in the middle lane, because usually the roads are crested and they puddle up on the shoulders or on the sides. And the last thing you need is be rolling down the road in a storm where you can't see a puddle coming up. I've done it before in a car out in Texas, and it put me in the median. Luckily I didn't wreck, it kept it straight, and just hit the shoulder. But I mean, it was crazy. So yeah, just try to put your vehicles in the center lane when it's raining hard. But man, this is wild. I wish I had some weight on this trailer, and I wish I could park it in the eye or in the path of this hurricane, because I really want to get that experience. You know, all my buddies who live in Florida, they told me it's just like a bad storm. The wind, just strong winds, and it just keeps blowing. But I haven't got to experience it yet. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut it out right there. I'll catch you here in a little bit. I'm through the worst part, and another 5 or so miles, I'll be out of it completely. So I just want to give you a little touch base, and yeah. What's up, guys? So we made it through the storm, and well, I'm gonna talk about why I came down here. I didn't have no weight in the trailer. I deadheaded all the way from Georgia to come get my load, because I've said it time and time again, guys, when times are tough, you gotta get tough with the times. And if that includes me deadheading 750 miles to go get my load, that's what I'm gonna do. But in order to do that, you better have a good load to go get. And this is, you know, this is load with my customer. This stuff that I'm doing here, you never see it. You never see it on the load board. You know, it's just one of those little connections, or I don't know if I should say connections or hookups or whatever you want to call it. And I think I got to turn right here, because I'm down here early. In order to get ahead of that storm, I'm down here early, and my load don't pick up till Friday. But to get down here, to ensure that I was able to get down here, I got a little time to kill. So we came down here to one of my favorite little places in Florida to come hang out, and it is on Highway 27 here. It's called Seminole Travel Center. It is paid parking. That kind of sucks, but you're in South Florida, it ain't that bad. But they got a little tiki bar over here called Cafe 27. Good food. I love it, man. I love it. So I gotta come through here, go through the gates, go pay this fella to give me some parking, and then we're gonna go back and find a parking spot. So y'all bear with me, and let me go in here and get this parking spot. Be right back. Okay, we back. Woo, they went up. They went up on their parking. I went in there and made that old boy laugh. How much is it? Still $5? I thought he about pissed himself. He said, man, that's a good joke. I said, hey, you can't get nothing unless you ask for it, kiddo. So the storm, I don't know, the storm done something to them down here. They don't have any power. They're out of power. He said, but at the Cafe 27, he said that beer's still cold though. That's all that counts. So maybe get the power up here shortly. I can go over here to the Cafe 27, get me a Cuban Man, I love the Cuban sandwiches here. And if you come here, you ain't never had alligator, get the alligator bites. It's worth it. Alligator pretty good. They got 3 different flavors. I guess one tastes like chicken, one tastes like catfish, and one I guess tastes like alligator, if that's what alligator tastes like. But oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. But I like a Cuban. I like the burgers. They're pretty good. And I want you to look at that guy right there in that red, Pete. That's my buddy right there. If you see him out here on the road, stay clear from him, especially if you got a Volvo. He's got a Volvo trucker fetish, and he will try to sneak in your truck. How you say, driver? You want to stay right there in the open or get up against the woods over here? I'm gonna stay right here.
The man, the myth, the motherfucking legend right there. Mr. Sammy Lloyd, Mr. Make Sense on YouTube. Y'all check him out.
Hey guys, I guess that's going to come to a close, and I will talk to you here in a little bit. We're going to talk about the rates. What I was talking about earlier about, you know, when times get tough, guys, you got to get tough with the times. And everybody I know that I've been talking to the last couple of days, man, we're all feeling this crunch. It's a hard crunch. It's a hard pill to swallow, and including myself. You know, I mean, I really hadn't caught any favors in, but luckily and thankfully, I did luck up and create a good relationship, a good connection. Whenever I started doing trade show stuff, you know, and a lot of people I've told, even whenever I started doing it, a lot of my buddies that I would say a couple of my buddies that I tried putting on it, I told them, I said, look, man, there's more money in the spot market right now, but, you know, guys, I took a loss. I took a loss on pay when I started doing this. It paid pretty good, but I could have made more money running on the spot market. But I seen the other side of that, and the other side of that is now I'm making more money than spot market freight, and I keep this truck rolling. I mean, not as hard as I would on the spot market, but
look at that goofy looking son of a bitch.
I get good rates. This boy's over here recording me. He got a big old TikTok channel. Y'all go follow him. He's I think he changed his name, but I get it, and I put it in the video. Later on here in a second, or I'll pin it in the comments. But he's probably thinking, boy, why the hell you get so close to me? I'm about a foot off his side over here. Anyways, guys, we'll come back to you here shortly.
If I was that damn ugly right there, I'd pretend I had damn COVID and put a fucking mask on. Look at it. Look how ugly he is.
Put him on blast. He thinks he's going to record me. I got you. I want y'all to look at him. It's the guy with the Volvo trucker fascination. Look at him. Look at him. You got me on camera. No, I got you on camera. I'm back here. See you, bye. And just like that, we are back, guys. What's up? We back rolling, loaded up. I was actually able to get my load a day early. I was supposed to load tomorrow, but I got loaded this morning. And so far, I've made it back up to, I think, close to Park City, Lake City, Florida, where the hurricane came through. And from where I'm at right here, it don't look like it was that bad. I figured there would be a lot more trees and branches on the ground, but look pretty good. Now, it might be a little different when I get up here on 10. We will find out when I get there. was that's yesterday when I recorded that. Oh, when the times get tough, you gotta get tough with the times. And I've talked to quite a few people, and the things they're doing to make money right now is creative. It's creative, or you got to pull in some old favors. And luckily that's what I did. Is I made a good choice last year to go specialize and create a relationship. Excuse me. Create a relationship hauling trade show stuff, and it's worked out pretty good for me. And I'm gonna keep on doing it as long as it works there. And I've got a couple different people, that I do it with. So it's all about connections in this trucking game. And fortunately, luckily, I don't have to rely on a load board at this moment. Which, I mean, if I did, I'd be okay there too. I've been trucking for a long time, and I've only been on this specialized freight for the last year. So if I was still relying on a load board 100%, you bet your ass I'd make it work. Because one thing I would do is I'd chase those miles, I'd keep that truck rolling, and we would tough it out. But all the guys, and let me tell you, one of the last big trucking recession I went through was in 2015, and I was on the fixed mileage pay. I wasn't on the open market. I was $1.25 to $1.30 a mile. I was capped. That's all I could do. So I had to get creative. Along with chasing the miles, I had to get creative on spending less expense. So that's when I learned the art of maximizing fuel economy. Back in the beginning, whenever I started making videos, that was all the videos I talked about was maximizing your fuel economy. Because you waste so much money out of the exhaust pipe. And when you're at a financial earning ceiling, you can't earn anymore. You've got to learn how to cut corners and make that expense go down. And it's easy to do with fuel. All you got to do is slow down. Slow down and stay off the cruise control. And I'll fight you tooth and nail. I might even make a comparison video of 100 miles on the cruise control versus 100 miles on the pedal. And I promise you, every time, it's not even a fair comparison. The cruise pedal is going to eat up more fuel than you driving off the pedal. Now the trick and the art to that is keep your boost down. If you don't have a boost gauge in your truck, I suggest you get one. It will help you save money, lots and lots of money. But like when you're like this incline I'm coming up here, whereas I had the cruise on, that boost would spoil the turbo 100% capacity to maintain my speed up this hill. But on the pedal, as soon as that boost starts wanting to climb, I let off the pedal and slow down. And yeah, I'm going slower. I'm going to ride probably a minute later than I would have been, but it's okay. I crunched the numbers a long time ago. If I drove balls to the wall and I averaged 70 miles an hour all day to get where I was going versus dragging my feet, getting a good fuel economy, running 60, 65, and creeping up the hills and flying down them, I think it was a 45-minute difference of getting there later. But the amount of money you saved on fuel was in excess of $100+. So I thought then, I'd rather arrive 30 minutes later, an hour later, and save $100 versus getting there faster and spending $100. Now, if you do that every day, that's $600-700 a day that you're going to save. So it just makes sense. Slow down. Anyways, guys, I ain't going to harp on this. I just thought it'd be cool to make a video coming into Florida with a hurricane. Yesterday when I woke up, it was a little windy. It was 20 mile an hour winds and 38 mile an hour gusts. And I was a little nervous because, anybody, you've been around for a while, man, I'm afraid of wind. I've got some PTSD on the wind. So I was a little afraid, but I thought, no, let's get this truck in motion. I got to go. So I got out on the road. I didn't get blue around the place. I was good. So I was like, all right, cool. And it was a side wind, so it didn't push me around. I was able to keep going, and I got on down to Miami, no problem. But anyways, guys, now I'm loaded up. I'm heading out to Vegas. I think we're going to the Bellagio, maybe. Anyways, some hotel casino down there that's putting on an event, and that's where I'm going to deliver. I'm gonna hang out in Vegas for a couple of days, and I might go sightseeing. I know I'm gonna walk the strip at least once. I ain't done that since I was 22 years old. So that's been 22 years ago last time I walked the strip in Vegas. I've been through Vegas probably 100 times in the last 10 years, but I always keep driving. I hadn't stopped. So now I've got a load going to Las Vegas Boulevard right there on the strip. So while I'm there for a few days, might as well go see it again and check out the change. I'm sure it's not a difference from 22 years ago when I was out there. And speaking of out there, I can't remember the last time this truck has even went across New Mexico or Arizona. Now bear in mind, I've ran that route through there so much. I could probably climb back there in the sleeper and the truck would drive itself and get on across the way, no problem. It knows its way through there pretty good. But it's been quite a while. I think the last time I was out there was in 2020, right there at the start of the pandemic. I was out there in California right when everything was going crazy, especially in New York City, because I about took a load going to New York City to one of the hospitals out there. But I couldn't pull it off. I was going to pull that load. I was going to go in the heart of the COVID pandemic, but I didn't get it, and I ended up coming, I think, to Virginia. But guys, that's the last time I've been out that far, so it's kind of interesting. Kind of wish I was going to California though, because I miss me a super burrito at the taquerias in Cali. For some reason, the rest of the country, the Mexican joints and taquerias, they don't fix a super burrito the same. I don't know what it is, guys. So if you know, let me know in the comments, because I really miss me a super burrito. I'm gonna get me a load of Cali one of these days. All right, guys, I'm going to end it right there. See if I can't come up, make another video tomorrow. I got a few things I want to talk about. One is factoring. People keep on asking me what's a good factoring company, and I think I'm gonna make a video on that. And in case you're wondering, just go check out MakeCents Quick Pay. Yeah, right there. Go check that out. That's who I recommend. That's who I choose to use, because I like being paid the next day. Hey, there's a down tree. There's some limbs down. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you in that video. If you like this video, give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Put videos out on the regular, all things trucking. Until then, see you, bye.